Travis Scott, he doesn't have that much substance in his lyrics.
I love Japan. People think he's this goddess chosen one just because he's actually good. What I was gonna say was that's actually my favorite album. I don't know if that's a Gunna hot take, but DS Forever
That
is
is a
like
hot
that
take.
one just
What?
hit
That's
at
a very
that
hot
time.
take.
That's not ridiculous.
That's a very hot
That's
take.
not
What the hell?
ridiculous to say. That is
And
not
there's like
ridiculous to
one
say.
skip
He
or
went
something.
crazy.
It's not a bad album, but it's not on my top 3
He
Gunna.
went crazy.
But it's
I
not
don't know.
a
It was
bad
just a
album.
time period in my life, I think, man. It just because one of like when they added deluxe, like we know one is vibes, but that got to like what 26 tracks.
Yeah. One is his
Okay.
best in my opinion.
Yeah, one is my best.
That's
friend, too.
also that's a great take. I love one and two, so yeah, either or. I got South to West too though for that round.
Do all 3 of y'all pick South to West? All 3 of y'all pick it? Yeah.
Yeah, that's real. I can take that L. I can take that L on the chin.
Hey, Nasty
picks,
Girl
though.
is actually crazy though, but
No,
Yeah.
bro.
I had to.
Fuck the second part of the song. Nasty Girl is fucking hard as shit, bro. I love that song so much. But you picked the best song on the album. GG's, bro. I'm not even mad at that shit at all.
That was a good round. That was a good round.
Yeah.
I had to earn my stripes. I appreciate it though. That was a great round.
Yeah, no, that's real. I was low-key gonna pick Baby Birkin because he be flowing on that hoe, but like that's too mainstream.
Baby Birkin would have been crazy.
Mhm.
Baby
Now that we're
Birkin would've been
talking
crazy.
Gunna though, like Gunna he's going up against a lot of people in my opinion. Like if he kept
Yeah.
spinning the wheel, like a lot of mainstream rappers, he low key would be a better pick than a lot.
I think the
I
problem
didn't
with Gunna,
realize like how much I love him until every time he comes back and drops a project.
the problem with Gunna was that.
Not gonna lie though,
What you saying
my
about?
thing is it started. He switched his music. Like he don't rap like the same shit he used to rap about. Like he rap for like the hoes now. So it's like he on that
Low
like,
key.
Low key.
You can see like he started to switch his sound a little bit. So I don't know. He not on his
He can
best
still
shit.
sound like motivational to me though.
Yeah.
Yeah,
This
On the
is
last
how
couple albums.
yeah, he did get that
this
type of
is how
vibe.
this
He
how I
did get
feel
that
about
type
it.
of vibe.
His new album, One of One, is like DS4 vibes, but like more polished for like the mainstream, in my opinion.
Yeah.
He sings on DS4. DS4 is really great. Like it's a great song. Like the ending tracks on that album, fantastic. But One of One, he's flowing a little more, you know?
I mean, it's crazy. They say he makes Tyler get
I get what
ready
you're
for new
saying.
music.
I
seen that shit.
seen
I was
that.
like, that shit. I was like, damn.
Nah, I ain't gonna lie. Gunna better than a lot of y'all favorite rappers right now.
Because
I
he's
ain't gonna
got
lie.
hits though.
Thing with Gunna was that Gunna.
They hated on that album last year, but look at the streams.
See,
It
Gunna.
was like 3 over 100 mil.
Thing with Gunna was that
Mhm.
Gunna was always underrated because they were always comparing him to Lil Baby. That's why he's so underrated because like every
I
time.
always
so
thought
much
Gunna was better than Lil
Because
Baby. No cap.
No, he is
Gunna
better.
always
Built to ass, bro.
I can't lie though.
Bro.
I can
No cap.
from
He's
20
so
from
much
20
bigger than Lil Baby,
from
bro.
2016 though to 2018, Baby was better. That's why. From that stretch of like 3 years, Baby was better. That's why. Then in like 2019, you kind of started to see like a little catch up. Then 2020 was the catch up because My Turn and Wanna is a lot closer than people think. That was the catch up. 2020 was the turning point. Mind you, that's both of their best albums was 2020, which is kind of crazy. They dropped their best album in the same year. But then once you hit 2021, you kind of see Baby start to like drop off a little bit. Gunna starts to rise up a little bit, and then they're not really like comparable anymore. They're in 2 different tiers now.
At all.
Like you can
Yeah,
compare.
I agree with like meeting there at 2020, but after 2020, I definitely declared who I liked more. I definitely tweeted about that like multiple times.
I think Baby reached his peak, and Gunna reached like a turning point. His like a climax. That's what it was. He reached a climax for himself.
One
Baby's last
can
album-
kind of sing and one
last
can't.
album was- Baby's last album went crazy though. I can't even lie. And
Baby's
I'm
album
for
is
the Baby's
fire.
His last album was fire though. I'm not gonna lie. I think it's just
Baby's
probably
album
because he
was
took
great.
a break from his music.
I
But
think
that's like
it grew on me. Wham grew on me. At first I didn't like that shit. I liked some of it, but after a little bit, Wham grew on me. It did grow on me. I think the problem was that the thing with Wham was like, at first, because of the sound he was going for, he was trying to go for like his old 2017, 2018 sound again. So at first, but it didn't sound as good, obviously, for most of it. So I was like putting the bar too high because I was trying to compare it to like his like Harder Than Ever and Too Hard. So I was like, fuck, this is not as good. But then I'm like, okay, I gotta rate it as his own album. So it was definitely better than his last album, for the album before that for sure. that shit was some cheeks. That shit was some cheeks. I ain't gonna
I
lie.
agree.
But
agree.
Wham
While
was
we're on
tough.
this topic though, while
Mhm.
we're on this topic though, new albums. What y'all think about Destroy Lonely? How y'all think he gonna do on his next album?
Broken Hearts 3.
I'm very excited for Lone Mixtape, bro.
I
I'm not
think
gonna
it's
wanna
lie.
gonna be
see
good,
it.
Yeah, that
bro.
should. I'm excited to
It's gonna
see
be
Mhm.
what
fire,
he
bro.
has.
What do y'all think about him reverting back to his old sound though?
Give me
I
Clayco back.
Yeah,
Give me
hell
Clayco
yeah.
back. I want Clayco back.
Yeah, hell
I
yeah.
don't know, bro. I don't know. I'm iffy, bro, because like whenever niggas try to do the old shit again, like it
It
don't really
never
work
works.
out.
It
And
never
Mhm.
works.
but I do think I will say I think Lone is the exception because I've heard a lot of snippets, bro, and I think they're fire. I think they're great.
Word.
I think with Lone, I'm actually really open to whatever. I'm gonna be honest. Like
Hell yeah.
I actually
That's
think
good, bro. That's
what was
so
the last
good.
album? LLF, Love Lasts Forever.
Yeah.
Actually,
Yeah.
there's a good amount of songs. There's some skips, but there's a good amount of songs that actually are holding up. I gotta say.
No, Love Lasts
If
Forever.
anything,
is
I
great.
played it months later than I did when it
Love
came
Last
out. 'Cause
Forever got too much hate, bro. It was actually really good. It got so much hate for no reason. Like
I'm
he
a-
was trying some new experimental shit.
Well, I'm gonna tell you why I got
Yeah.
I
hate.
don't know why I got so much hate.
It's just the internet moves fast.
Some of
so-
it was warranted though, because I ain't gonna lie. A lot of the problem with The Last Forever was the beat selection. A lot of the beat selection was very stale. It was very similar. It was like he was saying he was doing, and it was like it was an attempt to do something new, but he didn't really do nothing new. Like you could see like starts to do something new, but it would just go right back. And like personally, and I think Lil 88 got overhated for what he did. But,
Lil
but,
88 gets
but,
so much
but at the same time, bro, why the
It's
fuck
insane.
am I hearing the same hi-hats and drums in track 1 and in track 18? Like, what are we talking about? I'm hearing this.
Hey, you know what really is new that niggas. I know niggas talk about this, but they don't feel it the way I feel it. I know Mikey know what I'm finna say, bro. If Looks Could Kill is the greatest album in Opium, bro.
I knew
It's
you were
top
saying
3
this.
at
I knew
least.
you were saying this shit.
I
I knew you were
swear,
saying this shit.
no,
knew you
bro.
were
I
saying
swear
this
to God, insane, bro. Niggas do not understand what Lone was really doing on Illicit Kill. That shit is
It is good.
beautiful, bro.
Okay. I actually like that
Beautiful.
take because if Licks Could Kill is cool and he went all out for that rollout and I get what he was
Beautiful,
going for.
bro.
If someone can just get in there with the studio, his last couple albums, and tell him, hey, we got to take your best tracks and take it down to 20, then we're
Yeah,
talking
facts,
multiple.
facts,
Then we're
facts, for
talking
sure, for
multiple
sure.
classics
For sure.
and Loans in another
Sure.
league. But
Yeah,
my favorite is Trippy, and I sit here for 2 years in a row, and I say there like, dude, I don't want 25 tracks, I don't want 26. If you do it one time, okay, but like that's not something you can do multiple times, you know?
Yeah, not at all.
Listen, man, I think
Very,
it's
very valid. Very valid.
it's between If Looks Could Kill or see, and I feel like I didn't know this was such a hot take, but like I have like top 3, my third in Opium. I have Project X at 3. And I didn't know it was such a hot take now. Like
What?
I do, bro. I have it over More Chaos. I do, and it's like it's not even me saying More Chaos is bad
That's not crazy. That's not crazy.
because more Chaos.
I don't even know yet about that matchup.
I have
to be
More
honest,
Chaos.
one more
Like,
time.
see, okay, if I were to have my top like 5 in Opium, it'd probably be like obviously Whole Lotta Red. Well, not obviously, but it's like because A Great Chaos is like right there. It's a Whole Lotta Red, then A Great Chaos.
Right
Like,
there.
it is right there. Then after that, I'd put No Stylist at 3. Then I probably would put Project X and then If Looks Could Kill.
If Looks Could Kill is way better than Project X, bro.
More Chaos at like 6. I would like 6.
What about Great Chaos?
Yeah, we're at
At
Great
2.
Chaos.
I put it at 2.
Yeah,
Okay.
You said what?
I put it at 2.
Oh, okay.
This how I'm
Yeah.
doing it. This is how I'm doing it. I'm doing a Whole Lotta Red number 1. I'm doing probably Die Lit number 2.
Oh, we're doing the old shit. We're doing the old shit too.
Huh? Oh, we're doing like
I thought we were just doing
like 2020 now. 2020 now.
I thought we were just doing only Opium. That's why because I would have had a way different list than that.
I mean, Die Lit Opium is not.
No, it's
I don't
2018.
think so.
Are you going off technicalities and shit? Okay, but if you're doing that, all right. Only Opium then. Whole Lotta Red, A Great Chaos, yeah, number 2.
Yep.
I'm not gonna lie, bro. I'm not gonna lie. If Looks Could Kill is 1A and No Stylist is 1B, bro. Like they're right. They're both right there, bro. They're both right there. If Looks Could Kill is just so like it's just so different, bro. Like I really wish people like had the mental capacity to understand how beautiful that era was for that shit we'll never see again. Like we will never hear nothing like that from any other artist ever, bro. Like
You're talking
like
about Safety Interlude, Brazy Girl.
bro, even the leaks, bro. Like I be posting that about that shit all the
I
time,
looked
bro.
into the
Like,
leaks and leaks is
bro,
crazy.
them shits are damn near Cardi level, like unreleased, bro. I swear to God, bro. Like I swear.
I've
That
seen
shit is
people hype up Lone Leaks. Would you say that's best era? Like if let's just say I was gonna dive.
No, era for sure.
That's the
It was
place to go
is
to?
the best era. It's the
Probably,
best era
that's
in
the best
opium
era.
ever.
That's the best
I
era.
like that era.
Ever.
So.
Whoa, no. Let's relax.
What you mean?
No, I'm dead ass. I'm so serious.
I
I'm so
think
serious.
the
I don't
best.
think that's
I think
the
the best.
crazy
It's not crazy, but I think it's top. I think it's second. I think the best era in opium is a whole lot of red era. That's the best era.
Oh yeah. I mean,
Because you forget.
Okay, yeah. Second.
Because I forgot you got whole lot of red V1 and V2 and V3, and then whole lot of red. I think it's the best era in opium.
But we're not gonna act like if Whole Lotta Red like V1 to 3 didn't come out, bro. If that shit came out, niggas would not be on that hoe like they were, bro. Like I'm not gonna lie. They gassing that shit because it didn't drop. Like that same thing they did with Eternal Take V1. Like that shit is not. It's great. It's cool music, but they hype up too much, bro.
Okay, but I don't really have like. I feel like EA V1. I wouldn't even like listen to that over EA. I really wouldn't. I feel like certain stuff in EA V1 was cool, but like overall,
I'd be tied.
It's tied, but Whole Lot of Red V1 gaps Whole Lot of Red. It's a gap, and then V2 doesn't gap it, but there's a V1 gaps Whole Lot of Red. It gaps it.
Nah. It doesn't.
Bro,
It doesn't.
Whole Lot of Red has stuff like Jump Out the House, bro.
Jump Out the House is hard. I ain't gonna lie.
And then also has
to be honest, I don't even like Whole Lot of Red like that, bro.
It's like.
But you know how bad when I got Cardi, you know how bad I want to pick like Die for Guy or just some shit that I just love.
Right.
No, Die for Guy is hard, bro.
Also, wait,
Die for Guy is hard as fuck.
Whole Lot of Red has Feel Like Dying. Like really?
Feel Like Dying is great. It's a great song.
Nah. That's a.
Bro,
we're not you Feel Like Dying isn't great.
You couldn't process Bonnie Vare, pal. Feel Like Dying's good.
I don't know. Feel Like Dying it's not like shit.
But Feel Like Dying is fantastic
because like obviously I have Whole Lot of Red I have Whole Lot of Red I have like an 8.5. So like if I have an 8.5, I can't like have any like 3s. But it's like Feel Like Dying to me is probably like a 6. Maybe.
What?
Maybe it's
like that's a hot take right there, bro. I don't know what you are right there.
You'd be surprised.
You're definitely smoking something.
You'd be surprised. It's not that hot of a take. You'd be surprised. Not that hot of a take.
Control?
I like Control.
Control is top 3.
Control's top 3. Yeah. Control's top 3.
Control's top 3. Over's top 1. Over's Cardi's best song.
I have a top 3. I have
I like it.
Why can't I think of the name of the song? I always forget, so I like literally like have to find. I'm actually slow. Hold on. I always forget because I listen to it like every so often. I love you. I hate you is my 1.
That slaps, but yeah. Can't hate. Great.
No, but I can't lie. My top 1 when the album first dropped was like it's like not even like top 10 for me anymore, which is crazy because like I was like that shit got so like my top 1 used to be Vamp Anthem for like a good month, and
Vamp Anthem hard.
And they got so overplayed to me. I was like, man. But no, my top 3 is probably actually I probably have Control top 2. I probably have I Love You, I Hate You, Control, then On That Time. That's my top 3.
On That Time is that shit's crazy, bro. That shit's insane.
And then hearing it the best version of On That Time is New York 2022, Rolling Loud. That shit with the guitar riff.
I will pay good money just to hear that one song live.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I would pay good money just to hear that one. That song and New Tank, bro. I'd pay good ass money just to hear those 2 songs, bro.
Bro, go shot. Dude. That shit hard, bro. Nah, but
wait, you were there or you just heard it? I know the video.
I heard the video. Nah.
Okay, yeah, the video is crazy.
But I can't lie. I did seeing the Cali set, bruh.
Oh,
even I was like, Cali don't deserve this. Cali did not deserve this, bro. Even I was like, Cali didn't deserve this. That's probably like his best set ever, like ever.
Fuck
you think so?
He played the whole album.
No,
he played the whole album.
You know what's crazy, Ken?
The album dropped and he played the whole album.
When he was playing like songs like Shooter and Location and like Rockstar Made, he was playing those songs because the crowd was like asking for them. Like you could hear him being yelled out from the crowd. You were in that crowd, right, Aura? Yeah, they were yelling for those songs in the crowd. They were yelling for him.
In the beginning, I was in the back, but I pushed my way through.
Yeah, they're like, play shooter, and some dude said he's not gonna play shooter. Then you hear do.
I'm so tired of Shooter, bro. Shooter is mid tier.
But no, I can't lie.
Nah. Like, Shuda doesn't. I don't even feel like I'm listening to Cardi and
He's
Uzi.
like,
It's
nah.
so good. No, it's so good. It's like I don't even feel like I'm listening to him. Like I forget it's their song. That's how good it is.
We know Shooter was Uzi's song first, and then he just gave it to Cardi. That's why I can't really like Uzi's way past Cardi, bro. Like I don't care. I really don't care. He's way past that nigga. Like you're telling me a throwaway and it's his best song on Die Lit. Like,
well, I know about all that. I would say his best song.
well, the most like most hype, most popular song off Die Lit.
Iconic though.
Because I got foreign of a top one of Die Lit. That's just me.
Foreign hard. I like foreign.
Foreign is tough. That's elite pool.
But not motherfucking foreign. Motherfucker be roaring. Big gun, yeah, big shot.
What y'all think of music though? What do y'all think is most recent?
I liked it. I fucked with it.
I think
that was like he was trying to be mainstream on purpose.
Mm-hmm.
I think it was a little bit too stale. I think it was really good, and I think if he would have used more 2023 songs on that hoe, it would have been better for me personally. But it wasn't worth the wait. Like the wait really pissed me off. Now that I've had some time to sit with the album, like I'm like,
It's
bro,
got some
we didn't buy
replay
it.
value though, but it wasn't. Yeah, it wasn't
No,
like
for
this
sure.
big
But
old
I
brand
can
thing
go
he
listen
hyped
to like
up.
I can go listen to like a Metro and Future tape and get the same feeling. Like,
see, my problem is that my experience was very biased experience because I got the album right. Then I literally reacted to the album the morning after it came out because I was not staying up till 5 a.m. for the album to come out, right? I listened to the album in the morning, react to it, whatever. Hop on a plane like right after to go to Cali. And that was the only thing I had downloaded on my phone. So I'm listening to music for the entire like 10 hours I'm on these planes. It's just music. It's only music. That's it. Because I literally went from plane, had a 5-minute layover. I had to run to my other gate to the next plane. It was still just music, so I couldn't download nothing else. And then right after that, I'm making like videos to music and shit, so it's still just music. Then like I hear it all live 2 days after that, or technically the day after that. So it's like my experience was very like crazy. And then like even when I heard Pop Out, I was like, this is gonna sound crazy live. And then he opened with Pop Out. You had motherfuckers going crazy. Dude had a flare, bro. I almost got burnt in the face.
Serious question, bro. And I'm not standing on this stance because I don't even know if I feel this yet. But I might, emphasis on might, think that Pink Tape is better than music, bro.
It's not crazy to say.
I think Pink Tape. Like I had a better first listen with Pink Tape, bro, and I really do think that the highs on Pink Tape are barely above the highs on music, bro. I really do think that. Bro.
The problem with Pink Tape is that the highs are very close with each other, but the lows, there's a gap. Lows have
the lows out there. There's a gap for the
Now,
lows.
remember we were just talking about this. I'm gonna upload it. On God, actually, now that we just brought it up again, we had at least a 10-minute conversation of literally album for album. I am day one Pink Tape fan, and it is better than music. And I actually knew that by the first weekend of music.
That's real. I feel that.
Because how many times does Carti get carried on that album too?
Who we get carried by?
No, literally,
Carti.
bro. Like
multiple times.
You saying Carti got carried on music?
Yes. Future on Trim, Skepta, Uzi at least once. I won't count the solo track. But it was just so many times. He slapped himself on the Young Thug one. That's a Young Thug
carried though.
Yes, bro.
Carried by Skepta. Especially by Skepta.
And even the better songs on that album, I think, were the ones with no feature.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. My top.
But those were 2023 songs. That's my thing. Like 2023 songs. If it was that era Carti, then yes, we'd have like a better conversation. But like my favorite songs on music are like Pop Out and Cocaine Nose, and those were solos, and those were older songs.
Cocaine Nose is actually hard. I don't know.
Cocaine Nose is
Opium Baby.
insane.
That's my shit.
That shit's
Opium Baby,
insane.
that's my shit.
Yeah, Opium Baby, all that. Radar's fire.
Wait, what do y'all think is the worst song then?
Walk.
Walk is
Mm,
hard. I ain't gonna lie.
yeah.
What's up with this walk hate, bro? Walk,
That's what I'm saying.
Because it's
Walk
1
so
minute.
hard.
It's 1 minute. Put in
It's-
more effort.
It's 1
Put in
minute
more
of
effort.
it's 1 minute of
simple as that.
So is
bullshit.
radar. So is radar.
Yeah.
Radar's hard.
So is radar.
I
Radar's
fuck with
hard.
good credit too. I just wish Kendrick Lamar wasn't on that
radar.
list.
Oh no, good
Radar
credit was
is
hard,
out.
bro. Good
In the
credit was
radar.
crazy. Hell no,
Good
what?
credit is hard.
Phillies
It
in the
could-
backyard.
it could've been
So
like-
high
Look at
in
it,
the
dominant
radar.
water. Yeah.
The worst song is Philly, bro. That's what I'm sticking with, bro.
Send me a
The,
hard
the,
water.
the worst song is either Philly or We Need All the Vibes.
Thank you. Wait,
Yeah.
I like the Young
You know the
Thug
vibes.
The worst
song.
song. I'm so tired of this Travis Scott propaganda. This nigga sucks.
Okay, whoa.
This nigga sucks.
Ooh,
This
We
nigga
completely
sucks,
abandoned
bro.
Ox
Hey,
Force.
hey,
This is
look.
Yeah, no cap.
You know it's crazy. I used to think like you. I used to think
He said he used to think
half the
like
people
you.
fuck with Travis Scott, but this nigga is actually tough. He is.
No.
actually- he is.
Keep in mind. I do think Travis Scott is great and he deserves all the like praise he's getting, but he's overrated, bro. He's overrated. Like
But the thing is,
he's
he makes
rapping
it
ability.
because he's probably the best performer when it comes to doing live shows. You can't
Yeah,
even lie.
and artist.
Hell
and
yeah,
artist.
hell yeah, hell yeah.
Performer and artist, yeah.
He taps
I
into,
can
like,
feel that.
The markets
is.
that he tap into, it's easier for people to vibe to his music because they don't really be understanding
Mhm.
English like that. But
I feel
they
you.
hear
I
Fiend
feel
and they
you.
go
I
fucking
feel you.
insane.
For sure. I've been to a
feel me?
Travis Scott concert right after he dropped Utopia, and it was amazing. It was great. He was a great performer. But when I'm hearing
Hell
him
yeah.
Like,
collab with Carti,
like
I'm
who you
like,
gonna play
bro.
Fiend 20 times in a row, and the crowd still going stupid. Like
And the
they
crowd,
yeah.
yeah, and the crowd
Bro.
is still going
But the
crazy.
same
Really?
thing they did with 21 Savage is someone started it's government mandated for likes on Twitter, and then it's called a narrative, and Twitter starts it every year. I've seen it for the last 5
No,
years.
that's true. That's
So they did that to
true.
21
That's
last year,
true.
so this year it's 21's turn, and they did it to Lil Baby the year before. So it's just one mainstream
Hey,
rapper
bro.
a year
Hey,
gets a
all
narrative.
I know,
I've been on Twitter.
all I know is you can
Travis-
never hit Future with that shit though. You can never hit Future
Nah,
with
you
that shit.
can't.
Future,
Oh, because
Future
Future's
slides
Legend
every
is good,
time.
bro. But
Future
okay, what do you
slides
think about
every single
Utopia? What do you
time.
think about Utopia? Because I don't. It's great.
I like Utopia.
Utopia. You know what's crazy? I don't think Travis Scott has a bad album. Every time I hear a Travis Scott album, bro, it's never just him. Like it's always a collab album, bro. That's my problem. It's always a collab album, bro. Every artist, every album he has is a collab album, bro.
Oh,
Like
yeah.
fuck. Why are you
always
giving this
got
nigga so
him.
much credit? This nigga
Because
drops
but is
every song.
Kanye West's best albums not the same thing? That's where
They
he
are.
learned it
No,
from.
yeah, and I agree.
Is My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy not one of the greatest albums of all time, and it has a feature?
I put Travis in that Kanye category. They are the greatest artists, but as rappers, Kanye's a really good rapper. Travis Scott is a sub-tier rapper, bro. Like sub-tier, bro. This nigga cannot
Yeah, but
spit
he's
bars
10
like
out
that,
of 10
bro.
experience.
Whoa,
and
I feel like
that's where
Travis could spit.
That's
He
what I
used to
was saying.
spit.
That's where he disconnects is his ability to perform those songs live and just keep.
I mean, album
the audience
experience, bro.
engaged.
Like I'm just talking about like the
Yeah.
whole
Whole
production
experience.
of
Oh
it,
no,
the way it's
album
put
experience.
together.
Album
Like
experience at 9 for sure, maybe even 10.
You gotta realize though.
I'm an
10
albums guy, so I just got huge respect for that. You know, even though I
That's
know
real.
if
That's
anything
real.
that he's lacking
That's
is
real.
yeah, probably the rapping.
My thing
Not
is that
probably he is rapping.
Which I don't think is on like the bad government mandated level that I
Government
saw.
mandated.
But you know what's crazy though? Niggas say he can't spit. He can spit. He can spit.
Hell yeah.
This,
Nah, yeah, he
Not
can.
like that, though,
all
bro.
I'm gonna say is 2013 double XL. Watch it. Watch that shit.
2013.
I'm
Dang,
telling you,
2013, bro.
2013 double XL. Watch that shit. Watch it.
2013.
I'm telling you, watch it. And like even like on Owl Pharaoh, he's spitting, but the production was dookie. That's why niggas didn't like that shit.
I deadass had a conversation with my girl like probably like a month ago, bro, about this shit. I was like, Travis Scott does not have, whenever he's just like rapping, right? He doesn't have that much substance in his lyrics, but he makes very full albums though. Like he makes very full songs and very full albums, but his lyrics they're very, very surface level, bro. They're very surface level. He doesn't make me feel that much outside of like maybe 10 songs, maybe 10.
His background vocals and
I
his
agree. He
ad-libs
can at
Oh,
times,
perfect.
but yeah.
His background vocals and ad-libs, perfection.
Straight up.
Amazing.
Absolutely. It
Amazing.
makes the song full. It makes the song
Yeah, no,
full.
absolutely. But I also do think, and this is because I've been listening to Travis forever, and this might be a hot take, and this is probably just because of the time I was in when I heard it, but I think that Birds and the Travis is his best album. I'm sorry. I think Birds and the Travis is his best album.
See, Ken, I used to think like you. I used to think like you. That used to be me.
I think Birds is best shit, bro.
Because I ain't gonna lie, Birds.
I'm not gonna lie.
Because my
Birds
favorite,
Birds,
my favorite
boy.
Travis song of all time is on Birds. It is on Birds.
Yeah, Birds is different, bro.
Like,
Birds is so different.
I was that dude on TikTok when everyone was talking about 90210 and everyone was talking about on my diss side and talking about fucking drugs if you should try it, and they're talking about antidote and they're talking about fucking coffee bean and carousel. I was like, pick up the phone's top one Travis. I was getting side eyes everywhere. And I ain't give a fuck.
Bro,
I don't give a shit.
Through the late night, Beebs in the Trap, SDP
Guidance
interlude,
Guidance
first
is
take,
so good. I don't care.
wonderful, sweet, outside, like coordinate, bro, like lose. Oh yeah, bro.
I don't
14
care.
tracks.
Guidance is
Perfect.
good.
Perfect.
I don't care. Guidance is good. That song is good. I don't care.
Guidance is good. Guidance is great.
They overhate that shit.
For sure. Astroworld just, oh my god, I'm so tired of the Astroworld glaze.
It's a good album though. It's a great album.
It's a collab album. It's a good collab album.
The thing is, it's not even the collab. It's like Mike Dean did some crazy shit on Astroworld. He did some insane shit in Astroworld. Like Astroworld has some of like the best outros in trap like ever. Maybe even in rap ever. Some of the best outros ever. Like the song's over, and then you're hearing like 30 seconds to a minute of just like beauty, straight art. It's just insane. He did his big one.
Yeah, I think I can agree with that. I can agree with that for sure. All Travis albums are great. For
you know how I know that?
He hasn't dropped anything below it at 8.
Because I did an Astroworld tier list recently, so I listened to like every song front to back in a row, and I was just like, these outros are crazy. And I was like saying like, you really don't appreciate an album again until you really sit down and listen to it again front to back, and you're just like, damn. And I was like, I see why niggas put this over Rodeo. I don't put it over Rodeo, but I can see why people do it because this shit is crazy. This is like a crazy album. Like there's no bad song. It's all great songs.
It's very hard. It's very hard. This is what I hate about music. It's very hard to compete with like the first really album that you got attached to an artist with. You know, like it's so hard. It's hard to compete with that shit. Like regardless if the music's like really really good or bad. Like I still think Love Is Rage 1 is top 2 Uzi.
Yeah,
and that shit,
I like when my favorite thing ever, like reacting to music and like being a fan of someone for like over 5 years, is artist progression.
That's real.
Love it, bro. And Yeet is the definition of it.
No, bro, Yeet, bro.
He is.
And that's why he's like damn near in my top 5 nowadays, bro.
I need y'all to understand.
And you know it's crazy. Back in 2021. I would get crucified for listening to Yeet.
Oh yeah, everyone did.
How can you listen to bullshit?
Like, everyone did.
You don't get it. And the way he just evolved his sound, bro. Oh my god, bro. He did it right, bro. He did his career the right way, bro.
You know what's crazy?
It really.
Because I forgot we talked about this. You know, you said you didn't like know a lot about Wheelan and shit, and like his like the pack runner and all that shit. Do you know who like? Yeah. So do you want to know who like kept Yeet from quitting rap?
I know they worked together back in the day.
Wheelan Yeet got so much hate from Wake Up Call because that shit was some butt. I ain't gonna lie, Wake Up Call was some butt. It was some butt. He got so much hate from Wake Up Call because his preset was just not working. He was about to quit rap like for good. He talked to Wheelan. Wheelan like helped him hook up with a new preset, make a new shit, and then he made fucking what? 4L? Yeah, he made 4L. That shit.
That's crazy, bro. That's crazy.
I do. Yaps was on there too, and look where he went too with Yeet. So,
so Cole, cool. I agree. I completely agree with you. That artist progression, bro. Because I'm not gonna lie. Whenever 2093 dropped, and niggas was gonna say like, oh yeah, a whole lot of red effect. But no, I went to Rolling Loud 2024. December, and Yeet was there, bro. That when he played I Love in concert and like Gone for a Minute. My soul, my body just lifted, bro. Like it was the perfect mix of like rage, like rap and fucking what's it called? Like rave shit. Like it was so crazy. Yeah, no, literally like bro, hearing those snares, bro, in Gone for a Minute and just like the way his voice elevates, like no dick riding, no dick sucking shit, like that shit.
I didn't even know he performed Gone for a Minute. That's crazy.
No, bro, please, whenever you're done here, please go watch that set. Please go watch. that set. Gone for a Minute is insane live, bro. It's
2020,
crazy.
2024.
He had my
Miami?
favorite. He had my favorite Coachella for sure. That I was.
2024 Miami Rolling Loud.
I bet.
Mm-hmm.
It's what's it called?
Yeah,
That
just
shit
like
was
you
crazy.
talking about Yeet, bro. That's the same thing I was talking about with Shay, bro. I'm saying like you call him ass, bro. I'm telling you, bro. Just wait on it, bro. He gonna evolve, bro. For real.
Bro,
If it's good, it's
I
good.
think
Like
Shay got-
I
think
don't
Shay
hate
has
the
what it
people.
takes to
I'm
take it
just
to
like
mainstream.
bro, I'm telling
I'm
you.
Yeah,
not
no,
trying to make more.
yeah.
I'm not trying to make more than a couple videos where I'm like, all right, I don't get it. You know what I mean? Like I'm not even.
Yeah,
I'm not
no,
trying to be
I
that guy.
agree. I agree.
So,
And I will
but if
give
it's good, it's good.
Osama
You
San
know.
props. Osama San has been like progressing a little bit. Like his newest album is my favorite. And he doesn't use the same shit that he used to use like back whenever he was dropping like Osama Season and shit.
So what is it about their music that y'all just don't like? Is it like the beat or like the like what is it?
I think it's the vocals.
It's the way he it's the vocals. It's the way he's rapping. Like I just don't understand.
Is
I
it
can't
like
hear him.
the cadence of like the cadence or like just his flow, like the words, like the delivery, like
To me, when I was listening to the Osama Season mixtape or whatever, that had like X and Sex on it. Like I felt like he was like off. Like when Blueface was off beat, he did it in the most ridiculous, stupid way that it was funny good. You know what I mean? And he was a character while he did it in West Coast style. But the way I feel like Osama Son was so like off beat on that project. Like and like I
Yeah,
said
no,
earlier, like
that's-
I listened to this and it's like I don't. It's not appealing to listen to these beats. Like the distorted stuff where there's blowing it out, dude, is not appealing at
yeah,
all.
no, it's not. It's not.
It's
And it's
so like I
completely
want some
it's
colorful
so
beats, dude.
different.
Like some fun
It-
stuff.
It's so much different from like people compare it to a Great Chaos when like the rage
Mm.
shit, but it's not even the same. Like Ken Carson is melodic and he's actually like rapping on beat. When I hear Osama San, he stutters like his voice is getting drowned out by the beat, and it's just like I'm just like, what am I listening to right now? But I also felt the same way. I will say
that's
this.
that's low key like his aesthetic though. But speaking of that, y'all say y'all like colorful. Do y'all know who Pretty Fun is?
Oh yeah, pretty
Pretty
fun hard.
fun
Pretty fun
hard.
hard. I feel like pretty.
Hey, y'all need to tap in with him, bro. For real, he's hard as fuck. I like the way
Pretty
he
fun is
his,
just Sofego reincarnated, bro.
I ain't gonna lie, Ken. You would like ecstasy. You'd like ecstasy. You'd like him.
By pretty fun. I think I heard it.
No, you'd like the rapper ecstasy. You'd fuck with him.
Oh, the rapper. Oh no, never mind. I've heard of him, but I never heard of any of his music.
His
I
shit's
think
on.
Yeah,
Pretty Fun.
like Pretty Fun Ecstasy. Like there's so many names I gotta like still tap into, but also I still feel like the biggest names or like people are pushing Nine Vicious. Like bro, like push Pretty Fun if you think he's that good.
Hey,
You know what I mean? Like don't you think the most? No, don't you think that?
I think
No,
Nine is hard.
don't you think the most popular people are not like the best though in underground?
Listen, man. I'm not listening.
But it's
to
shock value, bro. Like at this point, that's what it
It
takes to blow.
is.
Like
It is.
it's all entertainment. Like at this point, like nobody's really listening to what you're saying. It's all about how you make them feel. That's all it is now. Like especially moving
Wait, talking
forward.
about Nine
It's
Vicious?
all about feeling
No,
things.
I disagree because Nine is hard. Nine is hard, bro. I do.
I've heard
though,
a
he
couple
is
good
though.
songs, but I already know what I'm getting because
I don't know. Some of his lyrics are freaked
know.
out.
They're freaked out, bro.
What about hard rock? Y'all fuck with hard rock?
Hard Rock's
Hard
fire.
Rock been
Hard Rock-
Hard Rock.
bro.
I'm gonna
Hard
say
Rock been it.
Hard Rock top two underground right now. Hard Rock's top two. Hard Rock's top
Damn,
two.
his damn.
I
damn
agree.
flow.
I agree.
Hard rock,
You
cool.
think so?
I think it's Japan then Hard Rock. That's my top two. Japan then Hard Rock.
Hey, I know
bro,
someone who voted in both of
bro.
them.
God damn.
Here's my
someone
take
wrote
about
about it.
Japan because I love Japan. People think he's this goddess chosen one just because he's actually good, dude. That's the thing.
He is, bro. He is chosen. No bullshit. He is.
He's
No,
not
he
the
is the
fucking
chosen
chosen
one.
one. He's just
He is the
good.
chosen
Listen
one.
to
No
In the
cap, he
Spur.
is.
He's just good. There's levels to this, and people are pushing, and no hate. Like, bro, if I flip on Osama Son, then I just love music. I want to love everyone, dog. But these guys are just not that good. They just don't have good voices. You know what I mean? So when you hear people like Until Japan, they're like, you finally go through all that trash, and then you find something good in there. Finally, you found him. It's Until Japan, and you're like, oh, he's the chosen one. He's the god. It's like, no, bro. He's just good, and he's continuing to grow and doing his own thing.
You know,
Hell
That's real as fuck, bro. That's the realest shit you done said.
I'm
I
saying
just love supporting great people, bro. Like I just saw
feel
the
you,
other
but
night,
then again,
Eight God was. I'm just saying,
Go
like
ahead, go
Eight God
ahead.
went to the DC show. Is all I'm saying. Like I said, I'm a huge fan of Ty Fontaine. This guy goes through half of his set, brings out a full band that they clearly rehearsed with. Even tried a guitar bit, playing guitar, which he said he fucked up on a little bit, electric guitar, one bit. But he's doing all of his like melodic tracks, R&B. He's got background singers. What like let's push actual good performers, not people with 25 dudes on stage.
Hell yeah.
My thing is, My thing is with the Osama son,
Preach.
Shay, all those type of guys.
Nah,
like,
wait.
if you know like the
That was
Black
against
Eyed
Osama son?
Peas, that's the type of vibe they give. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Y'all know Black Eyed Peas?
They really do. I ain't
Like
gonna lie.
that's like that futuristic type of sound. Like that's the type of vibe
Oh,
they
hell yeah.
give.
But then I just go to 2093 for that.
Yeah.
Nah, hell nah.
You
Hell
said
nah.
Wait, is that about
futuristic,
Osama
though.
son?
It's something different though. It's like
2093 is nothing
I don't see
compared
how
to
it's
Black Eyed
Black Eyed
Peas.
okay.
Peas.
So
It's not Black Eyed
I'm gonna tell you
Peas.
why. Because 2093 is a very like smooth, buttery, futuristic. Osama Sin and Black
It gives
Eyed
you like a
Peas.
mysterious villain type vibe.
Osama Sin and Black
2093.
Eyed Peas are very like blitzy, like beat bop, futuristic kind of. That's the
Exactly.
difference. It's very like scattered but together. And the thing is, I was just like Ken. Like I didn't hate Osama at the time. I definitely hated Net. I used to hate Net. I ain't gonna lie, I used to hate Net a
I
lot.
still hate
And
Net, bro.
it's like, but what it was is like people like saying, "Oh, listen." I don't like only hearing like 1, 2, 3 songs and judging. So I dove into both of their shit, and then like once that one song clicked, a lot of other shit clicked. And it's like I used to hate the stutter flow.
Mhm.
Stutter flow's tough. I think stutter flow's tough. That shit's
No,
weak.
that Stutter Flow's is ass, bro.
Stutter
The
Flow's
only
tough.
person that I can get behind
Ken.
who actually has a stutter,
Ken.
and not even.
Not even Ken? Okay.
The person who I can really get behind, who was offbeat, bro. And this is where I do take like the old head allegations a little bit, because niggas was
Oh, he's lying.
out. Niggas was like, bro, Lone's the future. He's next up. I'm listening to this shit. I'm like, this nigga is offbeat. What do y'all see? What do y'all see in this nigga? And then No Stylish dropped and it clicked.
Mm.
You know, that shit was offbeat as fuck.
Okay, Ken, I just gotta sing some music, bro. You just gotta really sit down and just, you know, really take time to develop those old ears. Not
Hey,
the
bro,
cowboy.
He said those
I'm
old
open to
Yeah, no
listen to
cap.
whatever.
Nah,
I'm open to listen to
I'm
whatever.
gonna get you right, bro. I'm gonna get you right.
I'm
I
telling
tried
you,
to put him on Dior versus you, bro. I tried.
Ken,
bro.
what you gotta do,
I
Ken?
low-key think he sounds too much like Lone, like old Lone. I'm not gonna lie.
Ken,
They have some similarities.
get
That's
fried
why I thought he would
and
like
just put on
him,
some
bro.
underground shit. Just get fried and put on some underground shit. And yeah, I'm telling you, then it'll just all
Hell yeah.
click. It'll all click. Just get fried.
Put on some underground shit, huh?
I heard another
understand it
YouTube
now.
say this. He said, his Brad tastes in music, bro, and he's not cool, bro. But he's got like 400K on YouTube.
Jesus.
I actually don't even think he's that good. But anyway, he said, he's like, I used to be a stoner, and if I had to get fried to listen to music, then he realized later on that it's probably not that good.
Nah,
Which
man.
low key,
Yeah.
at moments that can be true.
I think but I think like for these case, it's like this case,
In
it's
moments,
like
yeah.
it's like I feel like you like sort of like get fried to like because sometimes when you're listening to like underground, the problem underground is that people who listen to it sometimes are very like too critical and too analytical. When a lot of it is just like just vibe, twin, just vibe,
Just
like
fun.
Okay, but
Jeez,
so
just like
Fago's
vibe.
Fago's new track, right? Hold the Fire. I can listen to that like pretty much all
You
the
can't
time.
use that
and
with
it's great.
everything.
I don't.
Can't do that
if
with
I,
Fago though, because he was expected to go mainstream. You feel me?
Yeah.
Like he was already up to, so we already hold him to like a high standard. You can't do that with Fago.
Nah, Travis
Yeah.
got blue balled
I was
in.
just using a recent song.
No,
but,
see, that's the problem. It wasn't Travis. Travis didn't blue ball him. He blue balled himself. He did it to himself.
Yeah,
Yeah, that nigga didn't
A little
drop.
bit.
Yeah, he did do it to himself.
That nigga did
Hey,
drop.
come back.
Man, y'all
Just
know
wait.
somebody who
Jack
should have
Boy's
blew,
too.
bro.
See, and I'm
Kobe,
telling
SSG Kobe.
he needs to
bro.
come back.
He
Kobe
should
needs
have
to come
blew,
back.
bro.
Cause the false
He just went to
allegations,
yes fool.
they fucked him. False
I
allegations
think
fucked
he
him.
was cool, but I don't think he was.
He got Lil Mosey.
No, I'm telling bro. Mikey. Before the
No, he had
allegations,
it, bro.
he had 3 lyrical lemonade videos. 3. He had 3.
Yeah, I know. I see.
Like
MIA
that
was
dude
crazy.
Like
Bro, Kobe was like that for real, bro.
Yeah,
I never
I'm
really
telling
paid
you.
attention to Kobe
Like
for real
that,
like that.
bro.
nigga before
And
he
I
got
remember I was a young nigga. I was watching him make shit live in his room, bro. Like, nah, Kobe was that nigga fool. Real
bro
talk.
the big 3, like the big 3 back then was definitely like Kobe, Fago, and Chris. I'm not gonna lie, it was Chris. That was the big
Like,
3.
Young Chris.
What's
Chris
that?
who?
Young Chris. It was
Somebody-
young. It
I
was
got
Chris.
off the leash, tell that boy to get lost.
Yeah.
I got the
I used
that
to,
that
no, I
nigga.
used
Where-
to,
Yeah,
bro.
Chris.
Chris
Whoa.
It was Chris.
I
Trust
could
me, it was
do
Chris.
Chris. dude.
You're missing a crucial. You're missing a crucial name. You're missing a
Who?
crucial name.
Who?
Jace?
Nah, not yet.
No.
After that. It was after that.
Well,
It was after that. I'd say it was after that.
Bro,
I don't know.
Jace
I
is the
don't
best
know.
underground rapper maybe ever. I'm not, bro. I'm not.
He's the
No,
OG.
like,
He's the OG of the
hey, bro.
underground.
Jace is
Hell
the
yeah.
best underground rapper ever, bro.
He
Ever.
drops
He's
too
better
much
than Hard
music,
Rock. He's
but
better than everybody else.
yeah,
No,
he's
he
better
does
than
for sure. He
most.
does
Yeah,
for sure. Absolutely.
he's better than most. I agree though.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say ever though.
And
I wouldn't say ever.
you know who really washes everybody out the water? Who washes everybody out the water, bro?
Who?
BK the motherfucking ruler, bro.
Oh, hell yeah.
BK the ruler is the most talented rapper I've ever heard in my life. I swear to God.
BK's
I
tough.
swear to God.
Dang, her last
Yeah,
album,
she
she
don't
outdid
get her
herself.
flowers.
She don't.
She
It's 'cause-
outdid herself. With
No,
her
bro.
last shit.
BK is insanely talented, bro. Like she
I think it's cutting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nah, but I can't lie. They always compare her to Molly. That's
Oh, I
why.
cut out.
You said what about Molly?
Yeah, you did.
They always compare her to Molly. They always compare her to Molly all the time. That's
Yeah,
the
now they
problem.
do.
BK been doing this for way too long. She been doing it for way too long to get any comparisons. Nobody like even when she was just starting out, it was no other female artist that was really fucking with her, bro. Molly got
Yeah,
a long way to go.
from when I first heard her name, I agree.
BK was just different. Yeah, she was not just not.
She
what
still
she's
is different. I'm not gonna lie.
I meant to say is. I meant to say
her
different.
new single washes anything.
Yeah.
K3 got anything Molly got. Even though I do fuck with Molly kind of heavy. She's
Well,
a vibe.
K3's a
single you
gimmick.
talking about?
K3's a gimmick rapper. K3's a whole gimmick rapper. Gimmick.
For
What
real?
single? What single?
Nah,
you talking about?
I kind of fuck with
She
her
is.
shit though.
She's a gimmick.
Not K3
bro.
Hard. She's just
Delilah?
the male version
Yeah.
of
Oh
Slum
yeah.
Six.
Okay.
Yeah, but that's the thing. That's her gimmick. Is she's a female slum six. That's her
Mhm.
gimmick.
Or like when
Gotta
people
stay
like whole
hard.
lot of cheese
I
get
just hope I
clips. Like,
die
what are we
rich.
doing? You know what I mean? Like
And
that's
the
just
thing
like
is,
such a
the thing is, Slump even switched up his style a little bit. K3 is not doing that. She's not like, bro. Even when she's talking about her exes, she's like screaming in the mic.
Well,
talking
she's
about her-
new.
Yeah, she's new. Yeah, she barely got any
You
songs.
low
under
key
her
gotta give
belt.
her time. You low key gotta give her time.
Hell yeah.
I'm not even gonna lie. I'm not gonna. Hey, you gotta give her time.
But yeah, I don't know. I just don't see like. But Slump had a. I don't even know, bro. Slump's fall off was just crazy. Like I
He
thought.
was just a better battle. He was a better diss rapper in my opinion than an actual just artist.
Yeah, and it's
Like
like
when it came to dissing you, he was gonna say some personal shit. But when it came to actually like making music, I feel like that's where he lacked.
And
Cause
it's
he
just-
said some crazy shit. I cannot lie.
But it's crazy because like people expected like like him and Tana to like be this duo and Tana would be his sidekick forever. And then because every time they were together, Slump did better on the song. Slump would always have the better verse when they were together. Every single time
He
they were
was
together.
running them hoes. He was
So it
running
was
them hoes.
so people just expected them to be like Batman and Robin, and then Tana just kept going, and he just didn't go with Tana, and like I don't know, it just didn't click
It's
for
crazy.
him.
Out of that whole group, Tana and Shay really were the only ones to really blow. It was like Tana, Shay, Slump,
Yeah.
Zulo, Fazo.
Yeah,
Um,
Chris fucking fell
who
off. I'm talking about the youngins though, just the youngins.
That's real.
I like Tana.
I mean,
yeah,
though.
like who was like
Oh,
so-
antisocial too.
Yeah, because I mean, like Slayer was in that little like group, but like he kind of didn't blow either.
Mm-hmm.
Slayer's hard though. I fuck with Slayer. Slayer shit's hard.
What time is it where y'all at?
And do you see?
Bro, it was
It's
1
It's
a.m.
201.
It's one.
It's 2.
Yeah.
Y'all
Hold on. I'm
I'm
gonna make
about
this
to go
last
to
point.
bed real now.
I'm gonna make this last point, and then I'm gonna get off.
It's real
I'm gonna make
talk,
this
it's real
point,
Yeah,
and then I'm
no
gonna
cap,
get
no
off.
cap, no cap.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah. But listen. Do y'all see how we're talking about Tana and all these other niggas who came up in 2021, right?
Mhm.
2021.
Yeah.
We're in 2025 right now. Remember what I was saying earlier, bro? Niggas are
Oh,
taking
like-
slower to
yeah.
develop, bro. They're taking slower to develop. So
Well, I mean,
that I know Osama-san and Net have been in the game for like 2 years, bro. If they don't blow, it's over. Like they can't do the.
Oh, everyone's
Nah,
staying on their
nah,
phone now.
and the
Everyone's
Playboi
going band
Cartis and
lab.
Yeah, everybody's going on band lab. Everybody
but
wants to be an artist
That's
now. The whole underground's
Exa-
getting oversaturated.
exactly, and there's too many people to listen to. There's
Yeah,
too many
there's
people
too
to listen to now, bro. Like Yeet, Lone Ken are really the tail end of that shit. Like that.
but the problem is that also you got to realize
Like no one else can be really like superstar.
as more and more rappers and more artists like blow up, become mainstream, that's less and less sounds people have to choose from. So like over time, you gotta realize there's gonna be a point in time when every rapper is going to sound the exact same. Like that's going to happen. That is our future. It's going to happen. Like everyone's going to sound
We're already hitting that point, bro.
We're very near it.
It
We're very
was
near
comparing Osama San to Ken Carson.
But it's like
they're comparing
Never saw
Dior
that.
versus
I
you to
never
Pure and
saw
Lonely. They're comparing everybody to everybody.
so it's like at this point, bro, it's like it's people are gonna blow slower because like people are still trying to find like their own sound that don't sound like nobody else because there's not many sounds to choose from.
Exactly. Not nine bitches sound like Lil Keed and Young Thug. Like,
but if that's the case, though, if everybody sounded like everybody, what's gonna set them apart is their aesthetic. So you see why people like bitches are blowing up because aside from his music,
crazy
for sure,
you can talk about. There's something else for you to talk about. So it's like, damn, he's
That's
doing
why
all this
Kennethwrii
crazy
is so
shit.
popular.
Let me see what he talking about.
Well,
you know what I'm
see,
saying? That's what I'm saying. Like, shock value is like that's what's gonna set you apart. Like 2025 and going forward.
Yeah,
That's a real.
I think what's gonna
that's
set you
valid. That's
apart
very
is
valid.
being a
That's very
legit
valid.
tastemaker and artist, bro. Like if you're someone like Tyler the Creator, then yeah, you will be one of the greatest of all time. You know what I mean?
Hell yeah.
Because they're that
You
good.
just not listening to Tyler like that though. I'm gonna keep it.
I
just
agree.
not listening to Tyler. Like you're not gonna hear me say, "Yeah, put on that new Tyler."
But
No, I say that.
I know, but I don't
Nah,
think
that's
it's
like
gonna
something you should
sound the
listen to
same
yourself.
because like artists who actually
Nah,
like
nah.
are personal in their music
Now
and like
we're
are
in
creative
a
like
bubble.
that are the best for a reason, bro. Like we're genuinely talking about people down here at the bottom of the iceberg, bro. Like,
Hell yeah. I feel like TikTok's like a big ass
I
echo
agree.
chamber.
And we
so I'm going TikTok.
Yeah, because if you don't know this one person's from
for sure.
fucking
We have to remember, bro, we're in a
Russia.
bubble.
We are in
A bubble. Tyler the Creator is getting played. They're playing Tyler the Creator, bro. They are.
They're getting played, but like the thing is, it's crazy because like I realized that TikTok was a bubble. Well, I already knew that, but like when like people were saying that like Osama and Netspin are mainstream, I'm like those niggas are not mainstream.
Yeah, that's not mainstream.
They're,
Yeah, I hate
they're
it when
like
motherfuckers
they're like they got a mill. I'm like that don't matter. I'm like I'm like if I were to go outside in public and ask 2,000 people if they know Osama and Netspin, I'd be lucky if I got one person to say yes.
one person, hell yeah.
I'd be lucky if I got one.
Facts.
And that's
not a bad thing, bro. They've been around for like a year or two.
No, but
like,
I'm not saying it's not.
Don't even.
I'm saying it's a bubble. I'm saying I'm saying like it's a bubble
Nah,
because
because
people are saying that they're mainstream.
Hold on, so
They're
you
not
saying that
mainstream.
it should take an artist a year to blow up?
Nah. It shouldn't. No. No, I'm saying.
No,
I'm saying,
but it's fine. You shouldn't be able to go outside and be like, "Who are these new rappers?"
Nah, I ain't gonna lie.
No.
Was 16 years old,
that's
bro.
not my
Netspin
point.
is actually going like mainstream.
Nah,
Netspin is.
that's not my point. My point was that
he's going up there.
I'm saying like we're really in a bubble because like I'm saying I'm going online and these motherfuckers are saying are calling them mainstream, and I'm saying they're not mainstream, and they're using
Them folks be like 12, 13, bro. They say anything is mainstream.
Right, they're using
okay,
like
but
yeah. My fucking
listeners
be hating all the time, bro.
So
when I was at work yesterday and someone played Ken Carson twice, is he coworker music now?
Well, now
because he's that mainstream.
I mean, King Carson's mainstream now. Hell yeah.
I ain't gonna lie.
King Carson is mainstream. He's
My little sister has no business going to the Ken Carson concert with me, by the way, and she plays him all the time.
He's like high mid tier.
I'm not gonna lie though. Ken Carson has become sorority music, and that's crazy to say, but he's become sorority music.
Oh yeah, he is.
He's sorority music.
Trends on TikTok though.
I watched a sorority one time, and her Me and My Cup, and I was like, what the fuck? And every like girl's like, it's just Me and My Cup with this bitch. I'm like, oh no, I gotta leave. I gotta leave.
That's fried.
I was like, I gotta leave. I was like, I gotta leave.
It's
y'all
fine though.
demons.
I think that's fun, bro. I think that's fun. I'm like finally got someone I can relate to. That's how I look at it.
I think it's fun.
That's how I look at it. I'm
Hell
like,
yeah,
hell yeah.
That shit getting played at
I was scared.
crazy.
I was genuinely scared. I was terrified for my life.
Again.
Yeah. I think after years, if you don't blow up in 3 years, maybe 4, then you're chopped. Because like, if you don't see like steady progression in your career after like 3 years, then you're chopped. Honestly.
Yeah, like for example, Jason's.
Yeah, but if they're making money, then it's like it's not bad. Like if you're making a living off of that, like it's really not that bad. Like
it's not bad.
There's so many. There's like we're talking about rap, but think about how many just like indie bands and just random people that tour for 1,000 people their whole life. Like there's people that make a living off of. There's literally people everywhere. You know what I mean? So it's like yeah, like the rap is like but I also think like the internet just moves so fast. So it's like yeah, you would like so many people nowadays they give rappers like 1 year, otherwise they fell off their trash. You know.
Like for example, Autumn's gonna be underground forever, and he has money. That nigga got money. I ain't gonna lie. He's probably always going to have money, and he's never gonna be mainstream. He will never be mainstream ever. Him and Summers will never be mainstream, but they both got money.
Never.
They'll both
I
always
think as
have
long as
money.
you can sell some respectable amount of tickets, then you're also pretty safe
You
too.
sell tickets, you get streams. You know,
Then you're good. You know, if you have that fan base like BK the Ruler got.
Now Jace didn't always have money. He had to stream. That's the difference. Jace didn't have money. He had to stream. But Autumn and Summers, they had like hits, like big hits. Like Jace had like consistent. He had Green Tip, and that was about it. He had Green Tip, and it's crazy because like he had Green Tip, and most people even now don't know he made Green Tip, which is so crazy. Like I did
He
a fan.
had like he just at the wrong time had all that stuff going on. I don't even know what it was, dude. Like
Yeah.
blackball or just beefing with people or
He always
whatever
beefing.
it was.
Oh, so he was beefing. He had
I
snitch
don't even know
allegations. He was snitching. He was snitching.
snitch allegations. That's
Oh
just-
yeah.
It wasn't
Wait,
even-
Nylan, you know Jace where I'm from, right?
Yeah, I think you told me that.
Mm-hmm. Jace like grew up like literally 20 minutes from me.
Oh, that shit crazy. Yeah, nah. I'm not gonna lie. Cole,
Yeah.
it's not allegations. He did snitch. That nigga did snitch. He did.
I can't even remember what.
No,
it
he
was,
did.
though.
He did for sure.
He
It's not
snitched
even bad, bro. It's not even that big a deal.
It wasn't even that big of a
It's not
deal.
that
It was
big.
just that
At
the
all.
problem was that he was in Slay and then snitched on Slay. So it's a whole thing because it's like, oh, you're backstabbing the group you're in, and you were barely in
Oh
it.
fuck yeah.
He was barely in it. You were in it for like not even a year, and then you backstab him. So it's like it was a whole thing. That's why it was a whole thing. Because like Slay
I'm not
was
even
like
speaking
top
from
dog.
nostalgia though, but like when we're talking Slay World and all these artists we're talking about, like those times back then were way more fun than they were right now in 2025.
Yeah, and they all
Of new
got
people.
then they all got allegations or quit. So
Yeah, well, that too.
That's and the crazy part is I feel you with that, but I even think that like, and it's just the time we were in the era, like, bro. I still think 2016 and 2016 and 2019 was like the best time for not the underground necessarily, but like for music in general.
I mean, bro, you had
To
like,
me though, bro, my music taste was so ass, bro. Like I listened to 4 things, dude. Like
yeah.
I love listening to music like the last couple years. Like I actually listen to
How old are you?
better
How old are
music
you?
now. 21.
Wait, what?
So I'm saying
old were
like
you back
when
then? How old are
like
you?
during
How old are you right now,
2016,
actually?
21.
Yo, I thought you were like 19, 18. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh, I know I look 16, but I'm dead ass.
Okay,
Oh, shit.
What I'm saying was
that's
like
fair,
back
that's fair,
then
that's
when I
fair, that's
only
fair.
listened to like my playlist was the new Juice WRLD album, maybe like Damn by Kendrick Lamar, maybe some X, some Trippy, like you know what I mean? That was
Mhm.
it.
That's
21
fair.
Savage or some
That sounds
What was
Uzi,
this
like
like?
Yeah.
but
But she
now
was-
it's
Freshman
like
year?
actual shit.
Wait, not
you
even
know what I mean?
freshman year. That's like
Yeah, I was
but
going.
that's how I
middle
was
school?
too. Like I'm
I feel old as
that's how I
shit.
was too. I'm 25 right now, so like I was listening to fucking Drake, Lil Wayne, Nicki Minaj. Those are the only 3 people that I played, and like Rick Ross maybe.
Yeah.
Like when I first started getting into music, you know, and then after I found like Future and Uzi and all them, then I was like, okay, who the fuck are these people? How did they get to where they get? Let me tap in.
That's crazy. I listened to like
And don't hate Rick Ross was hard. Rick
I
Ross is hard as fuck. Rick Ross is
Like
great.
I can't lie. Until I got into rap, Chris Brown was my nigga. Until I got into rap, Chris Brown was that guy for me. That dude, he had hits on hits. That was my guy. And then afterwards, but then obviously on the radio, you still had like Drake and Future and like Kendrick a little bit.
Hey,
Mostly Drake and
this may be
Future.
off the rails. This may be off the rails completely, but who knows about the pentatonics?
Oh, I know. Pentatonics was that shit.
Oh,
That was that
God.
shit.
Oh my
That was
God,
that shit.
it's so-
Pentatonics was that
Yo,
shit. I
I
ain't gonna lie, that was that
That's
shit.
that shit,
I'm
bro.
not
I
gonna lie,
love
them
them,
5
bro.
niggas made me appreciate the music making process, bro. Like the way they were able to do that with their
Yes.
voices, bro. Nah, Avi was
Yes,
that nigga, bro. I'm
bro.
not gonna lie.
da, 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 da. Yeah, something like that.
Them niggas was them. They were that niggas. No cap.